Hebrews
Hebrews
chapter 9,
chapter 9,
23 to
23 to
28.
28.
Thus it was necessary
Thus it was necessary
for the copies of the heavenly things
for the copies of the heavenly things
to be purified
to be purified
with these rites,
with these rites,
but the heavenly
but
things
the heavenly things
themselves
themselves
with better
with
sacrifices
better sacrifices
than these.
than these.
For Christ has entered
For Christ has entered
not into holy places
not into holy places
made with hands,
made with hands,
which are copies of the true things,
which are copies of the true things,
but into heaven itself,
but into heaven itself,
now to appear
now to appear
in the presence of God
in the presence of God
on our behalf.
on our behalf,
Nor was
nor was
it to offer
it to offer
himself
himself
repeatedly,
repeatedly,
as the high priest enters
as the high priest enters
the holy places
the holy places
every year with blood
with blood,
not his own.
not his own.
For then
For then
he would have
he would have
had to suffer repeatedly
had to suffer repeatedly
since the foundation of the world.
since the foundation of the world.
But as it is,
But as it is,
he has appeared once
he has appeared once
for all
for all
at the end of the ages
at the end of the ages
to put away sin
to put away sin
by the sacrifice
by the sacrifice
of himself.
of himself.
And just as
It
it is appointed for
is
man
appointed for man
to die once,
to die once,
and after that
and after that
comes judgment,
comes judgment.
so Christ,
Christ,
having been offered once
having been offered once
to
to
bear the sins of many,
bear the sins of many,
will appear a second time,
a second time,
not to deal with sin,
not to deal with sin,
but to save those
but to save those
who are eagerly
who are eagerly
waiting for him.
waiting for him.